Hello and welcome to this WordPress tutorial on revisions. So inevitably you're going to get into a position where you've kind of edited a page or a blog post and you've gotten pretty far, but then you kind of regret everything you've done and you just want to go back in time, maybe to another day or maybe an hour or a few minutes ago, to kind of restore what you had before. Each time you click this update option, it creates a revision version. Of course, or if it's a published version, if it's the first time you're publishing the page, it'll create a revision version. So you're able to basically go back in time at a later point, much like you could in Windows with System Restore. If you get a virus, you can go back in time and restore how Windows was at one point. This is WordPress's version of that to some extent. This is basically taking you back in time to whatever version of page you want to restore. So the magic all happens behind this revisions panel here. Now if you don't see it off the bat, you might have to scroll down, but if you still don't see it after scrolling down, I'd just come up here to screen options and make sure that box is checked. Because if you uncheck it, it disappears. Basically, I've created a page here that has the Content Tuesdays version. We're going to go back in time to Monday's version. All it's going to say is Monday's version in this page. That's all it's going to do. All you have to do is click on the link, which will, in this case, this was the last version saved, which is Monday's version. We're going to click on that guy. It's going to take you to the the revisions page, and nothing's happened yet, but you'll see that's the content we want to go back to. This is the current version. It shows you in between brackets. Now don't confuse the autosave as the version we're going back to. We're actually going to go to the one that's got the radio button checked off. That's the link you clicked on. So all you're going to do is click this guy, restore. If that content looks great, because that's what it's displaying. And by the way, once you get into these other types of pages, you're going to see a bunch of HTML code. You can pretty much decipher what was the version you want. It's pretty discernible, just kind of looking at the pieces of text content within the page. You'll be able to find that out. But that's what it'll display instead of just plain text like that. All you got to do is click on Restore. And once you got that, you go back in time, you're at Monday's version. Simple as that. Now if you decide, you know what, I want to go back to Tuesday's version, most likely it should be this one right here. If you want to make sure that that's it, there you go. Again, the one you're restoring back to will have the radio button. Again, nothing happens until you click that restore option, and actually nothing happens till you hit update. Actually, so there's Tuesday's version. You hit update, and you've gone back in time. Or in this case, you've gone back to where you were when this tutorial started. So we're back to where we were. All right, so that's the tutorial on revisions. We hope